Okay, here we are. Welcome back. This is game 2 of a doubleheader between the Leksand Lumberjacks and Sundbyberg Heat. Starting lineups for today's game. For Leksand, at second base, number 8, Morihiro Koga. Third base, number 27, Jonathan Schern. Catcher, Johan Klarberg, number 18. In center field, Alex Hendra Brown. First base, Kevin Kies, number 45. And pitching, August Mattsson, number 2. In right field, Adam Villemu, number 28. At shortstop, Malik Sterner, number 3. And left field, Linus Lindström, number 36. On defense for Sundbyberg Heat, center field, and batting leadoff, Victor Kroneld. At first base, Nicholas Malin, number 45. Catching would be Leo Bäckström, number 12. Designated hitter is Philip Geiser, number 25. Yanni Ramirez starting at third base, number 26. Timur Kombarak, number 77 in right field. Second base, Johan Jansson, number 5. Max Meyer at shortstop, number 20. Julius Hopkins pitching today, number 14. Hopkins out to take the field. All right, well, we'll try and make up for that first game. Leksand rolled up a bunch of runs on us early, and Sundbyberg never came back offensively from that. So we'll try and put things on a better keel here. It's a beautiful day, but it's almost too beautiful. There were 3 or 4 balls dropped in the sun in the first game. And although that's no excuse, it is if you're the guy out there doing it, that's for sure. And now the shadows are still, they're right behind the catcher. The sun is right behind the catcher, almost directly. So you can see the shadows are pointing out the center field, which means that everything will be in the center fielder's eyes, outfielder's eyes, middle infielder, pitcher. And anything hit up in the air is going to be tough to follow because there really is very little cloud of any sort. But we'll see if that comes into play. I've got a sign here that says this game has not started yet.
Okay.
I just muted.
No.
All right. Okay, so as we said, Leksand rolled up a lot of numbers in the first game, but I doubt that will happen in the second game. I don't think so. Here's the throw down from Bäckström. That's a good one. And we're about ready to kick off game number 2. Julius Hopkins on the mound will be facing Morihiro Koga. And there's the call, play ball. First pitch. Just inside. Ball 1. Here's the windup. Called strike. In the inside corner. It looked like the same pitch to me, so that first one didn't miss by much, did it? 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike again. That one was right down the pipe. He brings some pretty good heat. Hopkins ready now. 1-2 pitch. It's a breaking ball. Swung at, in the dirt, missed. He's out at first on the throw. So, Carl goes down. All right, we get the first out here. That brings up Jonathan Sean, third baseman today for Leksand. Carl strike on the outside corner. Swung on and fouled back. It makes it 0-2, Sean. Here comes Hopkins' pitch. Inside for a ball. So 1-2. Ball gets away from the catcher. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shown in the box, here comes the pitch. Breaking ball, swung out and hit to left field. It was a nice dive, but he missed the ball, and it is going to be 2 bases there. So, Per Lindgren couldn't quite get his hand on the ball. They made a nice diving attempt, and Schoen goes to second on the play. That brings up Johan Kleiberg, who had a home run in the first game. So 1 out. Carl strike 1 on the inside part of the plate. Next pitch is down in the dirt. That's a ball. 1-1. Okay, Hopkins is ready. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here comes Hopkins' pitch. He looks back the runner at second and brings it in. Breaking ball to the third baseman, a grounder. Ramirez throws across, and that retires the batter for out number 2. Ramirez to Melin, which brings up Alexandra Brown, the cleanup hitter. And here comes Hopkins' first pitch. Swung on, a foul back. Hopkins from the stretch. Here it comes. The ball is outside and gets away from the catcher. Shine advances to second base on a wild pitch there. That makes it 1-1. Here comes the pitch, and it's swung on. It's a pop straight up on the right side, and it's in foul territory. Nicholas Marlene manages to fight off the sun and make the catch for the third out. So, Leksand goes down here. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Wow.
All right, so we go to the bottom of the first inning, and it's 0-0. Okay, we're back. It's the bottom of the first inning. And leadoff hitter today, as usual, Victor Kroneld. On the mound for Leksand, August Mattsson. And on deck for Sundbyberg, Nicholas Marlene made a nice catch on a foul fly ball there in the sun for the last out. Look at there, Victor Kroneld. Oh, he hits a little blooper to the second baseman. The first ball, and he's out. Marlene steps into the box, and the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Mattsson's second pitch in the same place, strike two. Marlene passing on both of those. Ball outside. Leo Bäckström is on deck, and after him the big guy, Philip Geisler. Marlene's no little guy, that's for sure either. He takes one in the dirt to make it 2-2. Here's the pitch. And Moline hits a fly ball to right field. Right fielder Villamou coming in and makes the catch. He ran a long way for that one, and it was in the sun. So Moline is down for out number 2. That brings up Leo Beckstrom, the catcher. And Matson is set to pitch. Here we go. And he hits it down the right field line. It's foul, but it may be catchable. And sure enough, there it is. Kevin Kios makes a nice catch on a pop foul down the right side. So Leksand has retired Sundbyberg 1, 2, 3. So we go to the top of the second. The score is 0-0. Okay, we're back. It's the top of the second. Leksand sends to the plate Kevin Kios, first baseman, who made a nice catch on a pop foul there in the sun to end that inning. Hopkins' first pitch is taken for a ball, just a little high. Boy, that was a close pitch. Man, he throws hard. Swung at, fouled back. 1-1 to Kevin Kios here. Here's another one in the same place. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Home plate umpire Cameron Hansen. Rubbing up the next one. There you go. Here we go. Hopkins is ready. Breaking ball for strike 3. And Kios goes down swinging. That means August Matson, the pitcher, is the batter now. And 1 out. Here's a swing and a foul ball down the right side. for strike one. Hopkins is ready now. Here comes the pitch. Ball a little bit high. That one also was ball high and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes Hopkins' pitch. That's a called strike. 2-2. Neil Beckstrom sets up right down the middle. Let's see. Here it is. Breaking ball called strike 3. Out number 2. Called strike 3 there. So that brings up, let's see, Autumn Villemud, right fielder, who made a great catch in that last inning, running a long way into the sun and catch a ball that maybe I thought it was going to drop, but Autumn with such fantastic speed got up to it. First pitch is a ball there, so you want to keep him off the bases. He just steals them. Two balls, no strikes. To Autumn Villemud. Autumn grew up playing ball in Rättvik. He plays for Leksand now. Three balls, no strikes. What do you bet? Well, I'm betting Hopkins throws a fastball right down the middle. Let's see. We need a strike here. Swung on and fouled off. I think Autumn was betting the same thing. He just didn't quite get enough of it. So that's 3-1. Called strike. Low and away, but close enough. Full count, 2 down here. Hopkins is ready. Swung on, and it's a liner just over the second baseman's head. So Autumn Villemud gets on base. With a base hit there. That brings up the shortstop, Malik Sterner. Villemud on first with 2 outs. And as I said, excellent speed on the base paths. But with 2 down, do you send him? Hopkins is hesitating. Here's the pitch. It's taken for a strike. Villemud stayed close that time. And Sterner's back in the box. Here we go. Here's the next pitch. Villemou holds again. The pitch is just off the plate for a ball. One and one. Here's the pitch. Called strike 2. Well, Sterner looked at that one right down the middle. Everybody checking their signs, and here we go. There's the pitch is up. Now Hopkins goes to 2-2 here on Sterner. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. So Leksand goes down. They strand a runner at first, and that brings up Philip Geisler. Back in just a minute. All right, here we start off the bottom of the second. Sundbyberg will send up Philip Geisler, Yanni Ramirez, and Timur Kambarov to face August Mattsson, trying to get on the board here. Geisler's always a threat. Let's see how they field him now, positioning wise, with nobody on base. The second baseman is deep in the hole there. The right fielder is almost on the warning track. Everyone else is pretty much straight away. The first baseman is guarding the line. You see that? So he takes the first pitch for a ball. They're definitely thinking pull here, and he hit one down the line in the first game that was amazing. Here we go. Fouled straight back. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Geisler gets that inside fastball, but a little bit early. Pulls it down the line for a strike. That's the kind of pitch he likes to hit. Deep inside. Here we go. He swings and misses. Goes down on strikes. That brings up Ramirez. I believe it was Ramirez that hit the ball back at the pitcher in the first game. I'm not certain. To check on that. And hit the pitcher, Danny Linder, on the knee. All right. Strike 1. Ramirez hits a hard shot to left. It's over the left fielder's head. He's going to second base. The ball is fielded, and the relay is weak, but will stop him at second. So Ramirez starts off with a bang today, huh? And Sundbyberg has a hit as a runner on second. That brings up Timur Kombarov. There's a bunt down the line. Kombarov drops a base hit bunt down the third base line. Ramirez goes to third on the play. Well, that was a surprise. That was a total surprise. And all of a sudden, Sundbyberg has runners on the corners and only one out. That brings up Per Lindgren, who made a fantastic diving attempt in left field in the last inning, in the first inning, to try and catch a fly, but couldn't quite hold on to it. See if Per can bring these runners in here. We need a good start here. Come on, fellas. Runner going to second on the play. The ball gets away from the catcher, so there's no play on the made, no throw made. So ball one, and Sundbyberg has runners on second and third with only one out. Here's the pitch. Inside for a ball. 2-0. Ball 3. Outside, down in the dirt. Matson having trouble finding the strike zone here all of a sudden. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside corner. Per Lindgren backs away, but that's all right. He gets another chance here. 3-1. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. Who's coming up? Johan Jansson. All right, only one out, so we have an infield fly situation. And we saw that in the first inning. And confusion reigned. So here we go. The infielders are in. There's a foul back. 1 strike to Johan Jansson with the bases loaded and only one out. Sundbyberg is threatening to score. Trying to get on the board first here in this game. Here's the pitch. Swung on, it's a broken bat. Dribbler to third and everybody's safe. Well, now that was interesting. All right, so run scores. Time is called. Sundbyberg on the board first. Way to go, Heat. Broke that bat at the handle. And I believe it went in the umpire's face as well. Splinters. So the ball dribbled out to the third baseman so slowly he did not have a chance on a play. And that means the bases are still loaded with only one out, and we've got to run in. First pitch ball. Max Meyer, the batter. Meyer fouls it back, and it's 1-1. Top of the order is on deck here, Victor Kroneld. Matson comes to the stretch. The corners are still drawn in. The infielders are in. Here's a swing, and it's a drive to right. Villemu is there, makes the catch, and the run will score. So, the pitcher, Julius Hopkins, credited with an RBI, a sacrifice fly ball there, huh? Autumn Villemu with a nice catch and a nice throw back to the infield. The run scores from third. Kumbarov advances to third base from second. Janssen remains at first. And he's stealing on the play. First pitch is a strike and no throwdown, so it's an uncontested steal. Runners at second and third now, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. And he gets away from the catcher. That's a wild pitch, and a run will score. So that one was just too hard to handle there for Leksand's catcher, Johan Klarberg. And it went back to the backstop, and runners advance. So Sundbyberg has a runner on third with only 2 out. Look at there, there's another bunt, and that's another base hit. How about that? Bunted base hit. Well, Victor Kroneld bunts to first base. Johan Janssen remains at third on the play. And that brings up Niklas Melin with runners on first and third. Here's the pitch. Runners going on this play. No throwdown. Called strike. Victor Kroneld to second base. Stolen base there. Pitch is way outside. And it makes it 1-1 to Niklas Melin. Ooh, Melin hits a sharp foul down the right side. All right. Strike 2. Another foul straight back. That remains at 1-2 with 2 outs, runners on second and third. And here comes the pitch then. 1-2. Ball bounces. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Johan Janssen on third. Victor Kroneld on second. Niklas Melin, the batter. And he takes that pitch for a ball outside. And that gives him a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. They play him with a big pull shift as well. Here's the pitch. And he hits it down the right side. Is it fair? No, it's foul. Just foul. I think that pitch was in on his hands. He just got enough of it to get it out there, but it was just a couple of meters foul there. You heard me. Meters. I'm modern. Here's the pitch. Swung on, I believe it was a foul tip that was caught, so that's the out. Sundbyberg puts 3 runs up on the board, huh? So now, Sundbyberg takes the lead. 3-0, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. We'll be back in just a minute. All right, we're back here to start the 3rd inning. Lead off in this inning batting for Leksand, number 36, Linus Lindström, left fielder today. Hopkins brings the first pitch. Ball. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. 1-1. Here's the ball. Two balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Inside. That one almost brushed him. 3-1. Hopkins wants to get this first guy out, you know. Here's the pitch. And it's ball 4. So, Leksand puts their first batter up, Linus Lindström. That brings us to the top of the order. Koga, the second baseman. Here we go. Ball is in play, but they got a runner on first, nobody out. And there's the bunt. It's called foul. Ball hit the plate. And Leo Bäckström fielded it, but the umpire was there, right on him with him, and called it foul. It's strike 1. So the attempted sacrifice there. See if they do it again. Koga's got good speed, so it's not an easy out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up to the third baseman. No, to the catcher here. It's a pop foul. Beckstrom makes the catch for the out. Koga goes down on a pop fly foul to the catcher. That brings up third baseman Jonathan Schoen. Schoen with a single to left in his first time up. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. Little tension in the air. Sharon calls for time. And Hopkins steps off. Someone's playing stare down out there. Okay, here comes the play. He swings at it and fouls it off. 2 strikes on this hitter. Here comes Hopkins' pitch. Breaking ball, swung on, and it's hit through the hole between third and short. So Jonathan Schoen, with his second hit of the day, to put runners at first and second, and bring up Johan Klarberg, the number 3 hitter. One out. So we have an infield fly situation. Here's the time is called at the last instant there. No pitch. I think there's a little bit of a, there we go, here's the pitch. It's a ground ball to shortstop. Short to second for 1. The first and the double play is complete. So, Sumpan turns a double play. 6-4-3 there to retire the Lumberjacks in the 3rd inning. They go down. We go to the bottom of the 3rd and be back in just a minute. Okay, welcome back. Here we are at Örvallen, Sundbyberg. It is the bottom of the third inning. Sundbyberg leading Leksand Lumberjacks 3-0. And our first batter, Sundbyberg, is number 12 catcher Leo Bäckström. Leo fouled out to the first baseman in the first inning. First pitch is down in the dirt for ball one. On deck, Philip Geisler. Ball bounces for a ball up. 2 balls, no strikes. What we call a hitter's count, right? He'd be looking for something to hit right here. There's a fastball, but he just didn't get it. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 3-1. They play Leo pretty much straight away. Outfielders are not that deep, and that may bite him because he can sure whack one. Ball 4. So, Sundbyberg gets their leadoff batter on base, and Philip Geisler comes to the plate. Patrick Cronell giving some signs down there on third base box. And they have to play him with a shift. So that leaves second base pretty open. Let's see what happens here. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Philip takes it for ball 2. Again, everyone checking those signs clearly. So they may be threatening a play here. 2-0. Called strike on the outside corner of the plate. That's not where he likes it, so he let it go. And Matson is ready. Another called strike. 2-2 here on Philip Geisler. Who's in the box and ready. Here comes Matson's pitch. And he lets it go. Ball 3. It was outside there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here. Geisler swings and misses. And that brings up Yanni Ramirez. Ramirez hit a ball his first time up. It was a 1-hopper to the fence in left field. Let's see if he can get the bat on the ball here. First pitch is swung on. It's a ground ball. It gets through the hole between short and third. So Ramirez is on safely. Sundbyberg now with runners at first and second and only 1 out. Timur Kambarov to bat. Kambarov with a bunt single in the first inning. Came around to score in that inning, in fact. So, let's see. With runners on first and second, how do you field him? Called strike. And here comes a pitch. It's in the dirt for a ball. It's a good stop by catcher Johan Klarberg. One and one here to Kombarov. Outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. This is again that infield fly situation. So if the ball is hit in the air to the infield in fair territory, the batter is called out upon the judgment of the umpire. It's swung on and it's hit to right field. Adam Villemu is there, makes the catch, and the ball comes back to the infield. So Kombarov is out on a fly to right. That puts Leo Bäckström at third base and Yanier Ramirez at first. The batter, Per Lindgren, is up. Per walked on his first at-bat in this game and came around to score a run as well. So 2 down, runners on the corners. There's a swung on fly ball to right. Adam Villemu is there with his shades on and makes the catch. So Sundbyberg goes down without scoring that run, but we are ahead 3-0. We'll come back in a minute with the 4th inning. All right, we're back here to start the 4th inning. Sundbyberg ahead with 3 runs. And Julius Hopkins there on the mound has only given up 2 hits. Hasn't allowed a run yet. And Leksand sends up their cleanup hitter to the plate. Alex Hendra Brown. He hit a little foul pop up to the right side his first time up. Here we go. Inside for a ball. Swing and a miss. Big swing. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed. 1-2. It's a good slider. Here comes Hopkins' pitch, and it is outside. So it's 2-2 to Alexandra Brown here. Swing and miss. Goes down swinging. That's a big out. He's a fine hitter. Kevin Kios to the plate. First baseman struck out his first inning, first time up. First pitch is down in the dirt. That's the 5th strikeout for Hopkins. And here's the pitch. Ball up. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Down and inside. 3-0 to Kevin Kios. He takes that pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. 3-1. Ball 4. That puts Kios at first base with 1 out. And the batter, the pitcher, August Mattsson. Mattsson was called out on strikes his first time up. Called strike 1. Well, that was a big breaking ball. Just missed. Just inside. But boy, what a curve. Called strike 2. That was a good pitch. Fastball inside like that. On this kind of hitter, he's got trouble getting around it. Here comes the pitch. Ball bounces in the dirt. It's a good stop by Leo there. Two and two, 1 down. Top of the 4th. Inside. 3-2. The pitch gets away from Julius there. It was in the dirt and bounced the ball 4. So with 1 out, Leksand threatening here. Runners at first and second. Adam Villemo, the batter. Adam had a single to right his first time up. It's double play time, isn't it? This guy is tough to double up. Swing and a miss. Here comes Hopkins' next pitch, and it is there's a throw to second to try and pick off the runner, but he gets back in time. Boy, that was cool. The pitch was a ball. A strike. Called strike. 2 strikes on Adam Villemo. Time requested there out at second base. Kevin Kies slid back in there and needs just a second to get back in the game. All right, here we go. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, he tips it right back to the pitcher who gets 1. But like I said, you won't double Adam Villemo off like that. Adam Villemo reaches first base on a fielder's choice. The out was made at second, so Matson is put out there. Pitcher to second, or I don't know who made that throw actually. And that brings up the shortstop, Malik Sterner. 2 down, a runner on the corners. Called strike 1 on the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. 2 quick strikes here on Sterner. Hopkins gets his sign. He comes set. Here he goes. Ball outside. So, 1 ball, 2 strikes, runners on the corners, and 2 outs. Called strike 3. How about that? How about that, eh? All right, we'll be back in a minute. All right, we're going to start the bottom half of the fourth inning. Some fun with a 3-0 lead. And we'll see Jonsson, Meyer, and Kroneld come to the plate. Jonsson came off with a bunt single his first time up. Pitcher is still August Mattsson. He's only allowed 5 hits. He's doing a fine job. Here's the first pitch is swung on. It's a grounder to third. Fielded cleanly and thrown across, and he's out. Jonsson goes down on a ground ball to third. Score at 5-3. That brings up Max Meyer. Meyer hit a sacrifice fly to right field his first time up. And Mattsson prepared to pitch. Taken for a strike. It's a ball. He gets away from the catcher. 1-1. Boy, it's some pretty baseball weather today. The temperature is just right, but like I said, the sun is just punishing these guys. Breaking ball called for a strike. One and two. Oh, it's inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, that ball just missed. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Just inside. Mattsson has to come with something here. Fastball swung on and hit, grounder to the shortstop. It fires a strike to first, safe. The umpire called him safe. I think he was right, because that was some speed on the base path. Max Meyer flashing his feet down there, man. That was cool. All right, so we get a hit. And that brings up the top of the order, Victor Kroneld, who got on base his last time up with a single, a bunt single. 1 out. And he swings, and it's a long shot to left field. It's in the gap. 1 base, 2 bases. Runners being waved around to score. There will be no play at the plate, but Victor is out at third. The run scores. Kroneld is out. Well, that was an excellent play. An excellent play by Leksand to get the out. They had no chance on the play at the plate. And Sterner took the relay throw from Linus Lindstrom and fired a strike to third base. Boy. That brings up Nicholas Melin here. We took a run, though. It's 4-0 now. Melin with a grounder to first. It's ruled fair, and he's called out. So, we end the 4th inning with a run. And hit, we got another, let's see, they mark another hit there. 1 run, 2 hits, I believe, in that inning. Yep. It's 4-0, Sundbyberg. All right, here we are in the top half of the 5th inning. Sundbyberg with a new pitcher on the mound, Jesper Pargas. Left-handed fireballer. Here we go, there's the throw down. And we will see Lindstrom leading off, left fielder. Lindstrom walked his first time up. He's batting in the number 9 spot today, so after him we start over again with Mr. Koga. And here's the first pitch from Pargas. Fastball inside, misses. Ball 1. And Pargas brings the next one. And it's a strike right down the pipe. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. Time's called. I think it was someone outside the dugout there. He was asking to step back in. Okay, here's the pitch. Swing and a foul into the dugout. Ouch. 2-2. Here's Parga's pitch. Swing and another foul, almost in the same place. Okay, so it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nobody out here. The check swing. The ball was outside and ruled a ball. That was some fun nonsense there. Someone asked for an appeal, and there's no other umpire to appeal to. Did he swing? Did he swing? The umpire says no. Ball 4. Pargas wanted that, but the umpire said no. And that brings up Koga, the top of the order. Koga, who fouled out to the catchers last time up. Here's the pitch. He shows a bunt, and the third baseman is there and makes a quick throw. Look at there, a double play. Yanni Ramirez. Yanni Ramirez was charging in on the play as if he knew what was going down. Koga popped it up. Ramirez grabbed it and made a quick throw to first to double off the runner. 2 outs. Oh, that was nice. Because you don't want anybody on base with these guys coming up. Jonathan Schrein. Who's hit a couple of bombs in this game to left field. Now he comes up with the bases clean, and that's good. In the outside corner, called for strike 1. Breaking ball over the plate for strike 2. Good pitch from Jesper Pargas there, boy. Lefty-lefty matchup, you know. It's tough because he's got that kind of slider. He throws it at you and you bail out and the umpire says strike. Same pitch again. Swung on and missed. And that's the end of the top half of the 5th inning there. No runs scored. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 4-0 Sundbyberg. Back in a minute. All right, we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Sundbyberg is up 4-0 in this game, and we send to the plate the heart of the order here. Leo Bäckström, Philip Geiser, and Yanni Ramirez be trying to add some more runs to the board here. Mattsson still pitching for Leksand. He's done a great job. What a difference from that first bench today, huh? Everybody was being hit by pitches. Leo, it's a long, long foul ball down the left side for strike 1. Here comes Mattsson's next pitch. It's down in the dirt, taken for a ball. 1-1. There's a base hit up the middle. No, yeah, it gets by. Yeah. So Leo Bäckström reaches first base on a single up the middle. And that brings up Philip Geiser with a runner on first. Philip has struck out his first 2 times up today. He'll be looking to change that now. There you go. Bingo. That ball is almost out of here. So Philip Geiser hits the first pitch to right center field for a double. Time is called. Well, we got a comment right before Philip Geiser batted. A comment in the chat column there from Spain. Henry Vargas, welcome. Watching from Spain. Yeah, he almost hit that ball out of here. What a shot. So Yanni Ramirez comes up with runners on second and third and nobody out. The corners are pulled in defense of a bunt. Yanni pops the ball up to the infield. Who's got it? Who's got it? Second baseman Koga calls for it and makes the catch. Ramirez out on a pop up to the infield. One down. Kombarov, the batter. Kombarov flied out to right on a long, long fly ball. His last time up. We need a base hit here. Ooh, takes the first pitch for a ball. Swing and a miss. Geisler on second, Bäckström on third. 1 out. There's a swing and a little grounder down the right side. So he is out. Kombarov is out at first, but the run scores. Bäckström scores, and Geisler to third. So we get a run out of it. That's his job. Job well done there. Way to go. So Henry Vargas is watching from a water park. That sounds lovely. Is it hot down there? I bet it is. Jesper Pargas, the batter. No, Julius Watkins. Julius Hopkins is the batter. He's in the battering. Look at there. So there's a ball 1. Ball 2. Looky there. Just missed. That one misses down in the dirt, so 3 straight balls. To Julius Hopkins, who's been switched to left field, stayed in the game here in the lineup. Takes that pitch for a strike 1. Okay. 3-1, 1 out, runner on third. There's a swing on a hit right up the middle. There we go. He singles in another run. Geisler scores on Hopkins' single up the middle. And that brings up Jansson. There's a ball hit down the left field line for extra bases. They hold the runner at third. So, wow. Johan Jansson with a double down the line to keep things going here. Time is called. The Sundbyberg racking up some hits here in the bottom of the 5th inning. We've scored 2 runs. And still have runners on base. At second and third, only 1 out. Max Meyer, the batter. Meyer singled to left his first time up. Swings at the first pitch, and it's up the middle at grounder. Second baseman who gets the ball and throws him out. Yep. All right. We scored a couple more runs. It is now 6-0. Sundbyberg. We'll be back to start the 6th inning. Sundbyberg breaking out for some more runs here. Jesper Pargas, the pitcher. He's facing number 18, Johan Klarberg. Strike 1. Johan Klarberg, a switch hitter. Batting right-handed this time up. Ooh, good breaking ball. Strike 2. And he misses that one back. And Pargas brings the next one. Swing and a miss. Lumberjacks goes down swinging. That brings up Alexander Brown. Alex struck out his last time up, but he's out for blood. Takes that one down low for a ball. Swung on, and there's a drive into right center field that gets by everybody. One base, let's see how he runs. Ooh, 2, and he's going to third. Get him, guys. The throw is off the mark. Hendra Brown with a clean triple to the gap in right center. Running all the way. Excellent. A good throw might have had him. That brings up Kevin Kias. He walked last time up. So with 1 out, Leksand puts a runner on third here, threatening to score. Here's a swing, and it's a little grounder, foul down the right side. 1-1. Vargas is set. Swung on, fouled off his foot. No play. Foul ball. Vargas was there quickly to field that. He's trying to prevent that run from scoring. Six to nothing, Sundbyberg. Breaking ball. Up. For a ball. I think the umpire got a face full of dirt on that one. All right. 2-2. Swung on and missed. Foul tip caught. He's out of there. 2 down. So Pargas gets the strikeout. And that brings up the pitcher, August Mattsson. Credited with a strikeout and a walk today. 0 for 1. Let's see. Here comes Pargas' pitch. The ball inside. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside. 2-0. Runner on third's got a sizable lead, doesn't he? That pitch is a strike right down the middle. Mattsson looked like he was taking that one all the way. Backed out completely. 2 balls and 1 strike. Swung on, fouled off there. 2-2. That gives Pargas a slight advantage here. Let's see if he throws that slider again. Fastball down in the dirt. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs. Hendra Brown on third base after a fabulous triple to the gap in right center field. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, it's a little grounder right back at the mound. Third baseman Ramirez fields it but can't make the play. Well, that was some acrobatic baseball. All right, so we have to review what just happened. Leksand scores a run. They're on the board at 6-1. That play probably will be scored a hit. It was what we call a Baltimore chop. A ball that hits right in front of the plate and shoots up real high. So high you don't have time to get the runner out. Ramirez fielded the ball with his bare hand, but threw the ball low on the run and couldn't quite get there. Meline couldn't get it out of the dirt, so the runner was safe at first. That brings up Adam Villemou, who takes the first pitch for a strike and the second pitch for a ball. Ball just outside. 2-1 to Adam Villemou. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Here comes Pargas' pitch. Swung on, foul back. Call, strike three. Breaking ball inside, but it was good enough for him. So Leksand goes down, but they score a run. We move to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is 6-1 Sundbyberg. We'll be back in a minute. All right, I'm back here. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Sundbyberg is ahead 6-1, and we'll face, we'll see Victor Kroneld, Niklas Melin, and Leo Bäckström. Top of the order for Sumpan here. August Mattsson is still the pitcher out there. There's a swing at the first pitch. It's a fly ball to center field. Caught for an out. So, Victor goes down. 1 pitch, 1 out. Pretty well hit ball. It just hit right straight out the center fielder. Easy catch for Hendra Brown. And we'll see Niklas Melin. First pitch is called strike. Low and away. Nice pitch. Swing on, and there's a fly ball to right center field. Hendra Brown is there and makes the catch for out number 2. And things are happening too fast here. Leo Bäckström, the batter. Leo singled to center field his last time up and scored a run. He's 1 for 3. 1 for 2, out of walk. There's a swung on a grounder to short. He picks it up and fires to first. A nice catch there by Kevin Kiss. 3 up, 3 down. We move to the 7th inning. Be right back. It's the top of the 7th inning. Leksand is up 6-1. And beg your pardon, shoot me. Sundbyberg is up 6-1. Leksand will send to the plate their number 8 and 9 hitters here. Malik Sterner, the shortstop, followed by Linus Lindström, and then the top of the order, Morihiro Kogo. Sterner has struck out twice today. I know he's looking to get something going here for Leksand. Pitcher Jesper Pargas has just been shutting him down there. All right, we're ready to roll here. First pitch called for a strike. Here we go. Up and away. 1-1. Pitch called on the outside corner for a strike. 2. 1-2. You look at that again, you see that Bäckström never moved his glove. Pargas with the breaking ball down and in for strike 3. Sterner goes down swinging. It brings up Linus Lindström, left fielder, who has walked into plate appearances today. Bäckström sets up right on the plate. That ball bounced in the dirt and hit him in the hip. He's holding his hip. See that? Bäckström took a shot to the hip. The one place he's not protected. So they give him just a second or two to get over that. You know, that's a shock to your body when you get hit like that. It takes a few seconds for that initial pain to subside, then you can go on. All right, so that's 1 ball to Linus Lindström. Here comes Pargas' pitch. Swung on and missed for a strike. That ball hits Lindström. So he will be awarded first base. That's the first hit batter in this game. That brings up the top of the order, Morihiro Koga. He's been put out in all 3 plate appearances today. All 3 at bats, he's 0 for 3. So Leksand has a runner on first with only 1 out. Here's the first pitch, is a ball, a little bit high. Here comes Pargas' second pitch to Koga. And it's down in the dirt for a ball. 2-0. Kogo was put out on the front end of a pop-up bunt double play last time up. Ramirez charged the ball, fielded it, and threw out the runner at first. An unusual double play, but that's what happens when you pop it up on like that. Okay, here comes Pagas. Pitch. Swung on, and it's a grounder to second. This sets up a double play, but he... No, everybody's safe. All right, so second baseman there. Johan Janssen couldn't get the handle on the ball. He tried to sweep it to second base. And the umpire ruled everybody safe. All right, so Koga's on first. Lindstrom at second. And that brings up Jonathan Scharn, third baseman. He's got a single, a double, and a strikeout today. Ball bounces in as a throw down to second, and he gets back in time. Leo Bäckström trying to pick off the runner on second base there. Linus Lindstrom managed to get back. That was a close play. It's a good throw. All right, here we go. 2-0. Strike. 2-1 to Jonathan Scharn. Ball was down. That's 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. We got that infield fly thing going on here. So let's all be prepared for that. Ball 4. That loads the bases. And brings up Johan Klarberg. So we have the bases loaded on only 1 out. And the heart of the hitting order coming up here. Vargas needs to try and get out of this jam, huh? The infield is in a little bit. I would call that double play depth. And here's the first pitch, and it's a strike on the outside corner. Good pitch. Breaking ball just misses off the outside plate. 1-1. I think he stopped throwing that pitch quite so much lately in the game. He threw it quite a bit when he was out there at first, but there's a swing and a foul ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Johan hadn't gotten on base today. Yeah, in this game. Strikeout, hit into a double play and grounded out to second. But he hit the ball out in the first game. There's a swing and a miss. And he's out on strikes. So, Johan Klarberg goes down swinging. And it's two outs now. That brings up Mr. Hendra Brown, and he's the bat. Cleanup hitter with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Doesn't get much more tense. He swings and fouls the first one off his foot. Strike one. Andrew Brown gets back in the box. Here we go. Ball up and in. 1-1. There's a swing, and it's a fly ball to center field. Croneld is under it and makes the catch for the 3rd out. So, we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Leksand stranded 3 runners in that inning. That's gonna hurt. Sundbyberg is up 6-1. Be back in just a minute. Okay, we start the bottom of the 7th inning. Philip Geisler coming to bat. He'll be followed by Yanya Ramirez and Timur Kombarov. Geisler doubled on a towering shot to right center field his last time up, that Henry Vargas should get some points for because he called it. Let's go. Called strike on the first pitch. Henry, make this one. Call this shot. Tell him to hit it out. There's a ball. Ooh, he takes that pitch just down and out. 2-1. To Philip Geisler, the cleanup hitter for Sundbyberg. He swings at that one, and it's a foul back. 2-2. That ball is down in the dirt and gets away from the catcher. That makes it a full count to Philip Geisler. 3 balls, 2 strikes. So Matson has to come with something here. Otherwise, he gets that first base runner on again, you know. First batter on the base. Want to do that. Keep the leadoff hitter off base. Geisler swings and misses. So the big guy misses. That's a big strikeout. Henry Vargas tried his best. Well, we'll give him that. Thanks. Stick around. We might need you. Yaniel Ramirez, the hitter. Breaking ball, strike 1. That ball was fastball in and just missed. 1-1. That ball was down in the dirt. 2-1. Ramirez trying to get a pitch to drive here. Swung at, and it's hit sharply to shortstop, who throws a little bit wide to first. So Ramirez safe at first. And that brings up Timo Kumbarov. Kumbarov grounded out to second his last time up. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Ramirez takes a standard lead here. There's a bunt, and he drops down a great bunt. Look at that. Timor safe at first. Pitcher didn't quite get it there in time. So, runners on first and second. Only one out here. And the batter, Julius Hopkins, come to the plate. Hopkins got a hit his last time up. It's that infield fly rule again. There's a ball. 2 balls. 2 balls, no strikes. To Julius Hopkins here. Ball 3 inside. That pitch was a called strike on the inside corner. That's a good pitch. Hopkins 3-1 now. Swung on and fouled back. And that makes it a full count with runners on first and second. Matson steps off there. Now he's ready for the pitch. Swung on, and it's a drive into left center that's going to fall in for a hit. They're waving the runner home, and that will score a run. Ramirez scores on Julius Hopkins, single to left center. And Sundbyberg takes the lead again, 7-1, increasing that here in the 7th inning. Swung out there, and there is a little foul ball, little bitty blipper right there in front of the plate. Johan Janssen swings at the first pitch, but it was caught foul. So 1 strike here. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Infield fly still in effect. There's a pitch, and it's swung on as a drive to left. It's going to be just foul. That ball was 1 hop to the wall, and it was a strike. Sorry about that. Wow. Straighten it out just a little, man. That was a shot. So no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Johan swings it and he hits it to the shortstop. It gets through for a single. The run scores, and the runner into third is safe. All right, so that's a 2-base hit. Sundbyberg takes a run, 8-1. Time is called. Okay, so we've got a runner on second and third. Got to give Johan Janssen credit there. He came back from that long foul ball and put the wood on it. It got under the shortstop's glove, and the center fielder, Hendra Brown, made a great throw to third base. Just missed. Nabbing Kombadov over on third. Hopkins on third. Well, I'll tell you, all right. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for Leksand. So we'll try and get this straightened out. I think we'll have a little break here and come back in a minute. Okay, we have some changes in lineup here for Leksand. And I'm not exactly sure of them. There seem to be quite a few out there, so we'll look into it. I believe that Johan Klarberg has moved from catcher to pitcher. And I'm not certain, but I think it's Danny Linder catching, coming into the game. Hey guys, I got an audience here all of a sudden. Well, Henry, I'm glad he knows, because I'm not going to tell him, because the guy is 3 times my size, and I wouldn't go tell him that, so I'll let you tell him when you get back here. Next time you see him. Call him a Michael Jordan hitter. I enjoyed the comment. All right. So new pitcher, Johan Klarberg. And coming to the plate, Max Meyer. It's 8-1 Sundbyberg. 1 out. The first pitch is swung on and hit at the second baseman. Over his head, little blooper. Run scores. He lost it in the sun. It's that simple. So Meyer leads off with a first pitch single to right field. And Sundbyberg leads 9-1. That brings up Victor Kroneld. Top of the lineup. He lined out to center field last time up. Runners on first and third and only 1 out. Called strike 1. There's a swing and a foul ball down the left side. 0-2 to Victor Kroneld. Victor hit a 1-hopper to the wall way back in the 4th inning. It was a shot. We could use another one. The pitch is up. Ball 1. Swing out and a grounder to second base. Koga picks it up and fires to short, but it's too late at first. 1 out on the play and a run scores. So Kroneld is safe at first on a fielder's choice. And Sundbyberg has taken the lead now to 10-1 with 4 runs here in the bottom of the 7th inning. That brings up Nicholas Malin with a runner on first and 1 out, 2 outs. And there's a steal on the play. It's no throw really down to try and get him. Kroneld takes second base easily. It's a questionable play. Two balls, no strikes. Oh, strike on the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. The runner on second here. Swung on, it's a grounder to second base, who's way back in the hole and easily makes the play. Nicholas Malin grounds into an out, second to first. So Sundbyberg goes down after scoring 4 runs in the 7th inning. That puts us up 10-1. We move to the top of the 8th. All right. We'll take a break. Be back in a minute. All right, things are moving along. It's 6 o'clock now here. And the shadows have moved around so that they're directly in the right fielder's eyes. So, yeah. It's kind of hard in the land of the midnight sun to get it just right, you know. Something is up. 10-1. Well, thank you for the compliments, Martin. Only one hit by pitch. Only one hit by pitch. I believe that's correct. Kevin Kius, the batter. Struck out his last time up. Let's see here. Vargas brings one. Swung and a foul. No. 2 balls, 1 strike on Kevin Kius. Two strikeouts and a walk today for Kius in this game. Here comes Pargas. Ball's inside. 3-1. Here's the pitch. He's hits a well hit ball to right center field. It's back over everybody's head. Look at there. That drops in. Kios is in with 2 bases. Man, that found the deepest part of the gap. Excellent. Well hit ball. Kios with a double. All right, that brings up Danny Linder. Danny was put in as catcher. This is his first plate appearance in this game. Swing and a miss. Danny was pitching in the first game and got hit by a rocket off the bat of Yanier Ramirez just below the kneecap, and he's hurting. Call strike 2 on the outside corner. 2 strikes on the batter. Swing and a miss. Linder goes down swinging on a fastball. Okay. Autumn Villamu, the hitter. Autumn got called out looking last time up on a pitch that was low and inside, but it was strike 3. He's up now looking for revenge. First pitch is inside for a ball. Boy, he's throwing hard. Pargas throws some heat. Here comes Pargas' next pitch. Swing and a foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike to Autumn Villamu. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's a pitch. Inside. Almost got him. 3-1. Okay, Pargus comes set. Kevin Kiss with a big lead on second base. Ball 4 in the dirt. So Villamou goes to first. Sundbyberg has runners on first and second, and that brings up shortstop Malik Sterner. Sterner has struck out 3 times today. And I'm pretty sure he's a better hitter than that. First pitch is strike 1. It could be one of those days when you just don't see the pitch you know you can hit. I mean, it's frustrating. I've seen that before too. Go up there and it's like, wow, he didn't throw me anything I can hit, and yet they were strikes. That pitch was just low. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Pargus trying to get ahead here. Here's the pitch. It went also in the dirt. 2-1. Man, I can't get over this weather today. I grew up in Texas where it's hot and nasty at this time of year, humid, no wind. It can just be, it's like, well, in Sweden they call it the sauna, bastu. You know, yeah. But this is amazing weather. Takes a pitch for a strike. 2-2. So Malik Sterner seemed to be looking at that one all the way. 2-2. We're in that infield fly situation again. Ball down. So it's a full count now. 1 out. We get a new baseball out there. Maybe that'll make things easier. Oh, that's ball 4. And that means the bases are loaded. With only 1 out, Linus Lindstrom comes to the plate. Lindstrom has 2 walks and a hit by pitch today. The 1 batter, there you go. The 1 batter hit by a pitch. We got a timeout called on the field. Coach comes out for a word with Pargus. All right. Pargus tightens his belt 1 more notch. He's gonna get serious here. I feel it. Well, the pitching, I mean, yeah, we've been hot and cold, but we're ahead 10-1, so we'll buy that, okay? Here we go. First pitch is outside. Ball 1. Let's go after this guy. So far, he hadn't hurt us. Make him hit your best pitch. Like that. 1-1. I'm not sure what the call was. 2-1. Yeah, Axel, we need you here. It was fun having you here for the first game. Called strike on the outside corner there. 2-2. That was a good pitch. There's a pitch outside. 3-2. Full count. 1 out. Jesper Svedheim is warming up in the bullpen. We may get him in and shut this down, you know. Call strike 3. Well, that was a good pitch on the outside part of the plate. To put Linus Lindstrom down and make it 2 outs and bring us to the top of the order here. Motohiro Koga. Koga reached base in an error on the last time up. There's a foul straight back. Ooh, boy, that was a good one, hey? What a pitch. Breaking ball right down the heart of the plate. Oh, and 2. Bases loaded and 2 outs. Missed outside with that one. So Parga's trying to shut the door here. And get Koga to swing at that pitch. Here it comes. Outside again. 2-2. It's down the middle of the plate. It's hit to left field, but it will be caught for the 3rd out. So Koga flies out to left field, and Leksand leaves the bases loaded again. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. The score is 10-1 Sundbyberg. All right, I'll be back. We're back here to start the bottom half of the 8th inning. Sumpan ahead, 10-1. Leo Beckstrom be the first hitter up. He'd be followed by Philip Geisler and Johnny Ramirez. Henry Vargas, you know, you get another chance here to help Philip out, so we need the magic word, man. All right. Beckstrom hits the first ball on a grounder to second. And he's put on a close play at first. One down. Nice play by second baseman Motohiro Koga. Philip Geisler coming up. Philip struck out last time up on a breaking ball. And guess what they throw him? That's one. That pitch was down and just missed. 1-1. Two balls and one strike. Philip takes a pitch inside now for a strike. Boy, that was daring to throw that pitch. And the curveball misses in the dirt. And he didn't swing this time. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Philip Geisler. There's a ground ball to short, well hit, but it's picked up there, and he is out at first. That's a good play. 2 down. Yaniel Ramirez coming to the plate. Yanni's hit the ball hard every time he's been up today. My first pitch is a ball. All right. And he hits that one a foul down the right side. Two balls, one strike. Two down here in the bottom of the 8th. And that pitch is in the dirt. 3-1 to Yaniel Ramirez. So Johan Klarberg hanging in there. Strike 3. No, strike 2. My bad. He gets another shot here. Sorry, Yanni. It's a ground ball short to the shortstop. It comes up. But Ramirez is too fast. He's safe at first. That ball was just a dribbler, and the shortstop had to come in really far to grab it. And by the time it got to him, Ramirez was already well on his way down there. There's no way to get him out. He's just too fast. He's a super athlete. That brings up number 35. Lindquist is making his first appearance as a batter. Ball 1. He's batting for Timur Kombarov. That ball is fouled off the right side. Okay, here comes Klarberg's pitch. It's outside. Two and one. And he takes that pitch for ball 3. Lindquist steps in, and it's ball 4. That pitch was high. So, Sundbyberg has runners on first and second with 2 outs. And Julius Hopkins will be the batter. Hopkins had a single his last time up and scored. First pitch is in the dirt for a ball. All right, so Klarberg is back in. He's ready for the next one. And it looks like it's a foul down the right side. 1-1. So Hopkins with a half swing foul down the right side there. All right, the ball's in play. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. It was a slow curveball, just missed outside. 2-1. Swung on as a pop foul back here behind me. That brings the count to 2-2. Here we go. Ball's outside in the dirt. Full count, 3-2, and 2 outs. I should put the runners in motion. Ramirez with a big lead already. He'll be standing in the middle of third base when this ball gets this ball 4. All right, that loads the bases for Johan Jansson. Johan with a big single. His last time up. And an RBI with the bases loaded and 2 outs. Hits the first pitch to the shortstop and he can't handle it. The run scores. All right, so we've got another run here. That is the game. The mercy rule has been put in effect, and Sundbyberg has won this game 11-1 on 16 hits and 1 error. Leksand, 1 run on 6 hits and 1 error. It was a closer game than it seemed, but after that first bombing, it was a pretty good ball game. After the first game, when Leksand put it on us, it was an 18-2. Ouch. Feels good to come back and roll up the score a little bit ourselves. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll try and do this again before the end of the season. I hope to be able to make it back for a few more games. And be sure and look into our Facebook page and Instagram and follow the team, because things are looking up. Let me tell you, we'll be there when it's time to win the big game. All right? Thanks for watching. I'm Gunn. This is Jim Gage. Sundbyberg Heat, #1. Let's go.